This next song has an introduction because, because it's kind of written about us and it's a good story. So, Lindsey Buckingham grew up in San Francisco. Stevie Nicks actually didn't, and sort of grew up for the 2 years before her senior year in Los Angeles, and her parents got transferred up to San Francisco. I was a senior and Lindsey was a junior. I met him one time, sang one song with him, and then he disappeared into the ethos. I never saw him again for 2 years. And I got a phone call from a drummer who was in a band that Lindsey was in and asked me if I wanted to join their band. And I said, well, of course. This was San Francisco. This was 1968, and this was the most amazing time you could have possibly chosen to be in San Francisco, because it was the time. It was the day. It was in the day. And so this band was really good, and we started working, and very, very soon after that, we were... What are you doing? You're tightening the screws on me. All right, I'm used to it. So anyway, we were doing this amazing, we were opening for like really big groups. I'm not really bragging, but kind of. We opened for Jimi Hendrix, 75,000 people. We opened for Janis Joplin, 30,000 people. We opened for Santana the week before Woodstock, many, many thousands of people. And the only four I can have the time to tell you about, we got stuck in Lodi opening for Creedence Clearwater. We really did get stuck there because I got up. So this was what we were doing for 3 years, and it was truly, truly magnificent. Somewhere in that time, there was a rumor that there was a store in San Francisco where the famous rock and roll women went to get their clothes. And so because I was allowed to keep the money I was making, I buzzed up there to see if there was anything that I could afford. I walked into this little store, and it was tiny. It was not what I expected. It was a tiny little store with a beautiful hand-painted floor, which I've never seen before, then or since. And I'm standing there on this floor going, there's nothing in here I can afford. Not possible. However, I am standing in the place where I'm pretty sure Janis Joplin stood. So, with that moment coming into me, I realized that something was happening. And I had like a seizure premonition that said to me, something's happening. And what it really was I just saw the future, and I saw Fleetwood Mac, I saw Lindsey and Nick and Christine and John, and I felt what it was more than I saw it. And I walked out of that store a different woman, knowing that this was going to happen. And the reason I'm telling you this story is because I want you to know, in this day and age especially, if you have a dream and you believe in something and you believe that you can do something great, don't ever let anybody get in your way, and don't let anybody tell you that you can't do it, because that's a lie. Because we are living proof that a bunch of kids from San Francisco, we did it, and you can do it too. It was all out there. We just have to reach out and take it. So I'm back to the velvet underground. That was the story. Back to the floor that I love, to a room with some lace and paper flowers. Back to the gypsy that I am.